I grew up in a small town, Keystone, Iowa, approximately 650 people. Growing up, my brother and I were encouraged by our parents to do a lot of different creative things. And we would build cities in the living room and things like that. And he became an architect also. I've enjoyed living in Iowa forever. We first came to Fort Dodge in 1970. Fort Dodge is the size of a community that you can get to know the people. You can walk down the street and say hi to anybody. It's a very small town atmosphere, yet we do have a lot of opportunities here. In terms of learning what architecture was really about after college, I was before IDP, so what was required was that you work for 3 years for an architect. The firm that hired me, my boss at that time, he really supported me. He gave me experience in all of the different aspects of the profession where I could not only design projects but be involved in the construction part of it, the bidding part. And after 3.5 years is when I took my examination. I started the office in 1979. At the time, our church that we were going to was considering an addition. And I knew that the firm that I was working for would not really take that project on. It was a fairly small addition. And so I thought, well, if the Lord wants me to start my firm, maybe this is the time. And so I interviewed for the project and got the project, and I had a project to start with. My wife, Jolene, was my office manager. When we moved downtown and started to get bigger, I needed the help full time. And then we wound up hiring a secretary and everything. I've always felt like we should all be like family in our firm, and I've had the people that work for me say the same thing. I really enjoy working with people and helping them with their design challenges, and I think that maybe has come out in the types of work that we do. Being in this rural area, we are able to design all kinds of different projects. We work with about 19 different school districts on projects. We do commercial office space, and we really enjoy working with churches. Butler Elementary, it was truly a neighborhood school. We made it so that it was more fit into the residential character of the neighborhood. We kept it low with sloped roofs and things like that, but we added a lot of natural light through skylights and a lot of natural light through windows into the classrooms. So it was a really fun project for us. We decided to create a park that would honor veterans, where you could walk down the sidewalk and then on either side would be memorials to the veterans. And then there was a perfect place to have an amphitheater right off the lake. And the park is designed such that it could be expanded, which it has been, and we had to make it accessible so the sidewalks go on an accessible slope all the way down to the amphitheater. I have been a mentor to 25 students of architecture, and I've also been a supervisor for 11 licensure candidates. They're the future of our profession. And I want to give back to the profession by helping young people get licensed. Volunteering in NCARB has really expanded my horizons. I've met a lot of wonderful people. This is an exciting time for NCARB because we're celebrating our 100th anniversary. One of the things that we need to keep in mind is, yes, it's great to celebrate the 100 years, but what are we going to be doing for the next 100 years? I want to continue the momentum that NCARB has established. And I think that in going forward and going further, we can do some more great things.